Today we're taking a look at the NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, April 24, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. So here is my betting suggestion for Indiana Pacers versus Detroit Pistons match. The Pacers have a 27-31 record and are 23-35 against the spread and 34-23 1 in over/under. They're coming off a home victory against the Thunder with a 122-116 score. 5 of the 8 players that entered the court were in double-digit scoring, led by Malcolm Brogdon with 29 points, adding a game-high 15 boards and 7 dimes. Caris LeVert added 28 points, 5 boards and 6 dimes. Brogdon leads the team in scoring with 21.5 ppg, adding 6 dimes and 5.2 boards per game. Domantas Sabonis adds 19.9 ppg and team highs both in rebounding with 11.6 and in assists made with 6 per game, but he is out with an injury. The Pacers average 113.7 ppg offensively and allow 114.4 ppg defensively. They have a 46.9% field goal percentage and 35.8% three-point percentage. They are 0-3 against the spread in their previous 3 matches. Over is 5-2 in their previous 7. The Indiana Pacers are averaging 113.7 points on 46.9% shooting and allowing 114.4 points on 47.1% shooting. Malcolm Brogdon is averaging 21.5 points and 5.2 rebounds, while Domantas Sabonis is averaging 19.9 points and 6 assists. Caris LeVert is the third double-digit scorer and Doug McDermott is grabbing 3.6 rebounds. The Indiana Pacers are shooting 35.8% from beyond the arc and 78.8% from the free throw line. The Indiana Pacers are allowing 37.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.4 rebounds per game. The Detroit Pistons have been in a bit of a rut as they've lost 6 of their past 8 games, and they will be hoping to avoid a third straight loss after getting routed by the Spurs in a 106-91 road loss on Thursday. Josh Jackson led the team with 29 points on 11 of 20 shooting. Frank Jackson added 14 points off the bench, while Killian Hayes chipped in with 12 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Pistons shot 45% from the field and 8 of 22 from the three-point line as they scored just 22 points in the second quarter to fall behind by 10 points at halftime, before falling away in the second half as no one could find their offense other than Jackson. The Pistons have been struggling lately and they must be low on confidence after getting routed by the Spurs on Thursday, while the Pacers haven't been much better as they've lost 4 of their last 6 games and were far from convincing in their narrow win over the slumping Thunder. My betting advice for that game is to pick Indiana minus 5.5. Now here is my betting suggestion for Indiana New Orleans Pelicans versus San Antonio Spurs match. The San Antonio Spurs are in position to claim one of the final 2 play-in spots in the Western Conference. The New Orleans Pelicans can bolster flickering hopes of reaching the play-in tournament by beating the Spurs on Saturday night in New Orleans. The Spurs, 29-29, have a 3.5 game lead over the Pelicans, 26-33, and the winner of Saturday's game will earn the head-to-head tiebreaker. This is the third and final meeting between the 2 teams. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 110.1 points on 46% shooting and allowing 110.7 points on 46.5% shooting. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 21 points and 4.4 rebounds, while DeJounte Murray is averaging 15.5 points and 6.9 rebounds. Derek White is the third double-digit scorer and Keldon Johnson is dishing 1.7 assists. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 35.7% from beyond the arc and 78.3% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 37.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.1 rebounds per game. The New Orleans Pelicans have been in decent shape as they've split their last 8 games, and they will be feeling better after arresting a 4-game slide with a 135-100 road win over the Magic on Thursday. Brandon Ingram led the team with 29 points and 6 assists. Zion Williamson added 23 points on 9 of 12 shooting, while Will Hernangomez chipped in with 18 points and 12 rebounds in just 17 minutes off the bench. As a team, the Pelicans shot 55% from the field and 12 of 28 from the three-point line as they exploded for 45 points in the second quarter, before pouring in another 34 points in the third quarter to lead by as many as 42 points. The Spurs are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 road games and 5-1 ATS in their last 6 Saturday games. The Pelicans are 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The under is 5-0 in Spurs' last 5 overall. The over is 39-15 in Pelicans' last 54 overall. The Spurs are 4-0 ATS in the last 4 meetings in New Orleans and 4-0 ATS in the last 4 meetings. The San Antonio Spurs are playing some of their best ball of the season right now, and that includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 7 points while allowing 41.8% shooting from the field. The New Orleans Pelicans continue to underachieve, and they win at home by an average of just 1.9 points. My betting advice for that game is to pick San Antonio Spurs plus 1.5. Now here is my betting suggestion for Miami Heat versus Chicago Bulls match. On Saturday, April 24th, the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat play for the second time this season. The initial match, played on March 12th, was won by the Heat, 101-90. The teams will play again on Monday to finish their season series. The Bulls hold the all-time record between the clubs with 59 wins in 116 meetings. Last season, the teams played twice, with Miami winning both contests. The Chicago Bulls are averaging 111.8 points on 47.9% shooting and allowing 112.9 points on 47.6% shooting. Zach LaVine is averaging 27.5 points and 5.1 assists, while Nikola Vucevic is averaging 22 points and 9.9 rebounds. Lauri Markkanen is the third double-digit scorer, and Kobe White is dishing 4.5 assists. The Chicago Bulls are shooting 36.8% from beyond the arc and 80.1% from the free throw line. The Chicago Bulls are allowing 35.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.5 rebounds per game. The Miami Heat have been in great shape as they've won 9 of their past 14 games, but they will be hoping to bounce back after having their 3-game win streak halted by the short-handed Hawks in a 118-103 road loss last night. Kendrick Nunn led the team with 21 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Jimmy Butler added 19 points with 7 assists, while Bam Adebayo chipped in with 16 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Heat shot 48% from the field and 13 of 37 from the three-point line, as they did just enough to hang with the Hawks in the first half, before getting completely blown out in the fourth quarter, where they scored just 14 points. The Bulls are 11-23 ATS in their last 34 Saturday games and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 road games. The Heat are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 home games versus a team with a losing road record. The over is 5-1 in Bulls' last 6 games, playing on 1 day's rest. The under is 5-2 in Heat last 7 overall. The Bulls are 5-0 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Miami. The Heat were in great form before last night's loss to the depleted Hawks, who were without Trae Young and Clint Capella. The Heat didn't come out firing last night, and it cost them, and I'm not comfortable laying the points with the Heat playing on 0 days rest. My betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago plus 5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.